Reid, we have our first wrongful death case question. It comes from April. And April's cousin was hit by a delivery truck that went full speed through the stop sign. His car was smashed into pieces, and her cousin died about 5 days after being in the hospital. I'm guessing one of the first steps would be to call a personal injury wrongful death specialist, but how do you get started? Like, what are some of the first steps that will go on?
Sure. Well, first of all, April, sorry for your loss. That sounds awful. But the first step is in a case like that would be to gather evidence. When you have a death claim, one of the big problems is that there's nobody there to testify. So you're really going to have to use the physical evidence at the scene to show causation, to show who's at fault, and show that this is somebody that is liable for this death. And then after that's done, it's really a sprint to try to find available insurance. If you have that, you see a bunch of people advertising for logging trucks and logging big 18-wheeler. I do 18-wheeler stuff. The reason they do that is because they have a mandatory $100 million or $1 million policy. So if you're hit by the minimum coverage and you have somebody who dies, like in this case, well, there's only $25,000 in Georgia, and that's for a death case, which is horrible. So our main thing is going to be trying to find other available insurance. That may be uninsured motorists, other people that he lived with. They may have coverages. There may be different liability that you didn't think about. There could be, if it's a multi-car accident, speeding may be involved, so there may be a deeper pocket to go after there. So the biggest, and then the last thing is going to be to reduce what the medical bills are. In this type of case, 5 days in the hospital is going to be a crazy amount of money. So we're going to try to work with the doctors and see and evaluate how much insurance we have to get those liens down, meaning so the estate wouldn't owe money, which it can happen, and actually get some money into the estate's pocket.